He said, Hazrat, my question is about the scholars in France. He said, I have noticed that the people, maybe the youngster over there, they follow blindly everything being said by their own ulama. And he said, as such, they are under their guidance or their influence. He said, I would like to know how Hazur can advise them so they can really see the reality.
See, in an age where religion is entrusted to a few people, and all the society does not guard the religious values itself, then something happens. The leaders begin to become despotic in their religious decisions. They become the trustees of people's faith. And a time comes when they themselves fail to understand the faith itself. Because of their being despotic, issuing things and orders which cannot be denied by others, they gain a sense of confidence in saying whatever they like about religion. And they ultimately acquire the role of God Himself. They say, we interpret this verse as this, those who follow us must follow what we say. And they do. This process is described by the Holy Quran as leading these people to a situation similar to that when you travel some distances and you carry loads of books. So you throw it from your shoulders or your heads over to the donkeys for them to carry the load. You have thrown the books over to the donkeys, so you don't know what they are. The donkeys cannot read them. So you follow them, follow an ignorant leadership, similar to the donkeys. And that is the essence of your religion and no more. This, the Quran relates in relation to the Israelites and the Jewish people. It says the example is like that of a people who throw their burden on the donkeys, burden of books on the donkeys. The donkeys don't read them, they don't know what it is, and they are being led by donkeys who carry their religious knowledge. You know, Surah Jummah is that surah which speaks of the advent of Hazrat Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in a different age. He would be represented by his perfect followers, Hazrat Imam Mahdi. So I don't want to indulge in that debate, but this is certain that this example is given in Surah Jummah, which also speaks of the latter days and the Imam to appear. At that time, the situation of the mullahs of the time would be very similar to that of the Jewish people. That is why the question is raised. That is why the example is given. So, I believe this is what we should tell the youth of today. That you have entrusted your religion to them, while they will not be answerable for what you believe in the hereafter. You must take care of your own beliefs. You must see that what you believe in is true and correct. And for that you must gain personal knowledge. You can't tell God on the day of resurrection that this man, he was holding my beliefs for me. So ask him. God would reject that position. God would say, La taziru waziratun wizra ukhra. Why should I ask him? I'll ask you. And if you believe in the ulama like he has described, that they are custodians of your faith, then you are going to have a bad time in the hereafter, because you will not know what your faith is. So this is what has to be brought to the notice of people. Right.